Hello, I'm Christy Powell from Penn State Extension. I help coordinate the Lehigh Valley Open Gate Farm Tours. Welcome to the virtual Northampton County Open Gate Farm Tour. Klim Farms Dairy and Creamery is a fourth-generation farm in Easton, PA. They are a working farm with a dairy store, petting zoo, and play area on site for families to enjoy all year round, especially during fall time for corn maze and hayride fun and more. The Klim family works out in the fields throughout the year to plant, grow, and harvest crops for the farm. The Klim family farms around 450 acres of corn, hay, soybeans, and rye to provide for around 200 head of dairy cows, heifers, and steers, and also to provide extra income to the farm from the crops that they grow, harvest, and sell. There are many jobs on the farm that take place daily as well as seasonally. Here, the Klims are unloading freshly harvested corn silage into a silo to store to eventually be mixed with haylage, salt, minerals, and other high moisture corn to feed the cattle. They raise mainly Holstein cows with some brown Swiss and Jersey breeds too. Around 65 cows are milked twice a day by the help of family and employees at Klim Farms. Here, they are moving the cows inside from their pastures for milking and, of course, feeding. Each cow's teats are cleaned with iodine for disinfectant and are wiped off prior to them being milked. All of the milk from each cow goes to a bulk tank to then be used to make yummy dairy products. The Klims have a creamery on site where their milk is processed to make over 12 different types of cheeses and over 5 different types of yogurts. Here, ricotta cheese is being processed through heat to then cool down for packaging, just like some of these other cheeses in the cooler, many of which are aged before enjoying. Customers can then buy Klims cheeses and yogurts as well as their raw milk, homegrown meats, and a variety of many other local products in the dairy store. Over 15 flavors of ice cream can be scooped for all ages to enjoy too. Thanks for visiting Klim Farms Dairy and Creamery. Tolino Vineyards has been a family business for over a decade in Bangor, PA. An on-site winery and tasting room accompany the 10-acre vineyard. The Tolinos grow Chambourcin and Vidal Blanc hybrid varieties of grapes, as well as Cabernet Franc, Pinot Grigio, and Chardonnay vinifera varieties of grapes. The Tolino family and several seasonal employees work each fall to harvest all of the grapes by hand. Once grapes are picked from each row into buckets, the buckets are then dumped into plastic bins. The bins are driven to the vineyard trailer cooler for temporary storage. Stored bins are then taken to the winery for processing. More handwork with forks then has to be done to fully fill the press. Once full, the press goes through a series of stages of spinning and added pressure to efficiently squeeze the juice out of all of the grapes. The juice gets filtered out from a hose into a designated tank for fermentation. The leftover grape skins are unloaded and then put onto a compost pile. After a series of fermentation processes, the various types of wine are bottled, corked, and boxed to be stored, sold, and enjoyed. The Tolinos have 17 different flavors of wine to offer, as well as a couple different flavors of wine slushies that are sold at their main site in Bangor, as well as satellite locations in Easton and Stroudsburg and in other local stores. Thanks for visiting Tolino Vineyards. Unix Tree Farm is a 7th-generation farm in Bath, PA. Although open seasonally to the public, the family and employees work year-round in the corn, pumpkin, and tree fields. During the fall time, people can enjoy all of what the Unix have to offer. From the parking lot, the market is expanded outside up to the concession stand, picnic tables, corn building, and petting zoo areas. The petting zoo is home to chickens, sheep, goats, and pigs. Visitors can take a wagon ride out to the Unix fields to pick various types of pumpkins and Christmas trees on their 112-acre farm. They grow around 12,000 Fraser fir, concolor fir, Douglas fir, and Canaan fir Christmas trees per year, and grow 52 types of pumpkins, squash, and gourds on the farm. Here, A Unix employee is cutting the perfect pumpkin right off of the vine in one of the patches. Back at the main visiting area and also further out on the farm, guests can weave their way through the small 1-acre or large 6-acre corn mazes. The Unix cut their own maze paths in late June and early July, so they are perfect to walk through in the fall until the corn is later harvested by another local farmer for animal feed and other uses. Like the maze signs say, no farms, no food. After exploring, guests can then visit the market area to check out or buy the awesome seasonal crops, crafts, and more that the Unix family has to offer for decorating, eating, and overall enjoyment. The Unix also grow 10 varieties of apples on their 1-acre orchard, as well as various landscaping trees. After fall pumpkins, the market is transformed into a winter wonderland for Christmas season. Thanks for visiting Unix Tree Farms.